Do it y'all's way.
This is Megan. This is Emily. And we're from Polk Sporting Clays. Hit the subscribe button. Smash the location bell.
This video
is sponsored by the Quigley.
That one.
Well, yeah, okay.
Predetermined questions. Do you have predetermined answers like Biden?
I was going to say, so today we are going to talk about the Quigley, and we have written questions just like our illustrious president does. However, we do not have the news
answer.
reporters here to ask the questions that we can only call on if our group tells us to call on them.
Right.
Because if we actually get asked a question about the Quigley, we probably don't know the answer.
Wait, I'm going off script here.
Yeah, right?
My handlers will get mad.
That's your handler is behind the camera currently. Anyway, tell us a little bit about the history of the Quigley and how it started and what the idea was behind it.
Well, I'm sure everybody's tired of hearing from me that, but maybe not. We love our veterans. The Quigley was invented, thought up by Mark Smith of Tenor Rock fame, and later on Pine Creek in Tampa, what's now the Tampa Bay Sporting Clays Club. And he used his experience at Quantico, Virginia, in the Officers Candidate School to think of the worst thing he's ever been through. So he decided to put the Quigley in August. He decided to make the target so stupid you couldn't hardly hit them. And it was a pretty big hit. And it's hung on for a lot of years. I've got history back to 2001. I think last year we had history back to 2000, something like that. So there it is. I asked Mark.
2001, I had hair.
And mine wasn't white.
Right.
In 2001, in 2018, when we took this place over, I called Mr. Smith and asked him if we could continue on the Quigley legacy. And that's why we're still doing it.
So you mentioned Quantico, but the original Quigley, they set it up as a test, a shooting test, right? And
the original Quigley was a ravine of mud, snakes, alligators, and live fire, barbed wire, razor wire, everything you could imagine being bad, and you had to navigate through that.
well, we've at least removed the razor wire
Yes. There's still some barbed wire.
and snakes and alligators.
We got water moccasins. Do not mess with a water moccasin or cottonmouth. They are mean.
So how do you know it's a cottonmouth?
He's got a big head and it's white inside.
Okay.
And he goes,
How's he go again? Okay. Anyway, all right. So last year's Quigley was incredibly well attended. I was here, and I heard a lot of complaining and moaning and gnashing of teeth. It's almost like how I picture hell.
but conversely, last year's Quigley was one of the easiest we've ever had at these grounds. We had an issue where one of the charity event stations got left in accidentally.
Yeah, I actually shot that because that's the only one I could actually hit. So I was 100% at the Quigley last year, but don't tell anybody I only shot one.
That's right, two shells.
That's correct.
And the other thing was as the numbers kept coming in late in time, we had to add stations to try to get everybody done in a specific amount of time. So it
Right.
kind of got diluted. This year we want to not have to do all that chaos up front.
Right.
Right at the end at go time, we want to plan for it and adjust it as needed now.
So who's setting those targets this year?
Well, it'll be a combination of me, Tyler, Brett, and Keith.
So are you guys going to have like your name on each of them so they can know who to cuss when they're done?
We'll probably autograph each station.
That's a
And,
good
and
idea.
old Mike came up with a good idea. What we need to do is pick out a charity and call that, put a gallon glass jug up there and call it the cuss jar. So every time you cuss on the station while you're shooting at the Quigley, you throw $1 in the jug and we're going to give that to a great charity.
That's a good idea.
That's a very good idea.
I like that idea a lot. So what there's going to be changes this year, as we talked about. In the change, I know you're going to a 2-day event as opposed to a 1-day because it just got ridiculous last year. What other changes, or tell us kind of how that's going to work?
So last year we were enamored with 142 shooters on that little bitty course, and
Wait a minute, you were enamored with them.
Is that
You were in
right?
love with them? No.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were overwhelmed.
We were We got smashed.
Okay, because enamored means you were in love with 140
We
shooters.
were.
And
We've
that's-
never had 142 people to be in love with.
That lines right up with me going to St. Pete today.
You had to throw that in there. Okay, so back to this.
Yes.
I wouldn't go to the baseball game to save my life.
Let me tell you, it's only because I love the guy I'm going for. And not in that
That's why you're
not,
going.
No, not in a rainbow sort of way.
All right, so back to the Quigley.
I'm proud of the event, though. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
You got pride in the event.
I have pride in the Quigley.
All right, so instead of the 142 people in chaos on the course all at once, what we decided to do this time, in hopes that we could get to 160 or 180, is
Or 200.
throw the Quigley on 2 days. We're going to throw the Quigley on Saturday and Sunday. And we've given you multiple ways to choose how you want to shoot it. If you're a Saturday shooter, you can come shoot the Quigley morning and then the PM event. If you're a Sunday shooter, you can come shoot the Quigley Sunday morning and the PM event on Sunday. If you're an out-of-towner that's got a long way to go and you're going to get a hotel, you can actually get up at a leisurely pace, get here in time to do the evening event, and shoot the Quigley the next morning and go home.
Yeah. Yes, that sounds like fun. You could even stay at the FFA thingy down there. And I know Jonathan is getting prepared so we can have some kind of
A feast?
well, yeah, but we also going to have options to stay.
Yes, we're going to get options to stay, and Saturday evening we'll be having a dinner. All the crew will be at the dinner, and we'll enjoy that. That would be great. It was great last year.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun to do it too.
We're thinking about adding live music to the Saturday night dinner.
Yeah, you may even know the guy that might be there. I don't know.
I'm not sure of his song mix
Yeah.
since he's going to the baseball game.
Yes.
Maybe it will be Meatloaf.
Loved by the dashboard lights.
That's right.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah, I'm going to be singing some B-52s that day.
There you go.
Anyway.
And never mind.
What else about Quigley? What is it? Besides the interjection of Keith right here?
Oh, wait. I do have something to say.
Yes, sir.
Leave your feelings at the house, because I'm going to hurt your feelings.
We're hoping to acquire the same amount of sponsors we did last year. It's our goal to have the purse as large as it was last year. If we can get some more sponsors, we may even increase the purse. We're going to require, if you need a golf cart, we're going to require that you pay for that golf cart ahead. Score Chaser doesn't offer an option for me to buy half the cart and him to buy the other half of the cart. So one of the people that you're squatting with, because it's all squatted, one of the people you're squatted with should buy the golf cart, and then y'all divvy up the money amongst yourselves.
Or you can just do that and forget you owe them anything.
Correct.
That's what I usually do.
Right.
That's my
Absolutely.
That's my MO.
Another point is that we're going to limit the Quigley Saturday and Sunday both to 96 shooters. So get in, get registered, get and sign up quick. Get
What's
your spot.
96 times 2?
180, 192. 192.
That's Kathleen math right there.
Well, what's the Quigley and a second grader got in common?
I don't know what.
It's really hard on a redneck.
Lord help me. I do know. I know the cart's going to be $130 for the. Is that for the weekend or per day?
It's going to be an iffy thing. I imagine most of the people will be a day shooter, so it's
Okay.
going to give them for the day.
Okay.
But if you need a cart and you're coming on Saturday and you're leaving on Sunday, you'll have it for both events for that also.
Gotcha.
We need y'all to sign up and get them signed up quickly because we have to order them. And as I don't know if the shooters know, but renting a golf cart nowadays is worse than renting a Viper.
Not the snake. You're talking about the car.
That shows my age, don't it? The Viper's old.
Yeah, well,
Oh, okay. Let's say a Corvette. That's like transcendental, right?
wow. That's
And I got that word right.
That's a big word for Polk Sporting Clothes.
I ain't spelling it.
No, don't worry, you're not. Although it is a different genre than we were talking
That's
about last
right,
year.
Jonre.
Yeah, exactly. Or Genre, depending on where you went to school.
That's
but
right.
I whatever. So hey, you know what? Let's take a look at what happened last year in the Quigley.
Quigley. And the targets are going to be tough, to say the least. Yep. Oh. One. Oh. One. Pick it up.
It's the Quigley. Just want to get the plan over with.
It's the Quigley.
3.
It's
It's
the
the
Quigley.
Quigley.
Was that fun?
That was so fun, I paid good money for it.
A 1's better than a 0.
It's the Quigley.
So what did you think of the Quigley?
What did I think?
Yeah.
It was fun in a weird way.
About how many cuss words have you heard so far today?
Too many. I go to a Christian school. Let's just say we all need to go to church on Sunday.
1, 2, 3.
It's the Quigley. We paid for this.
Leave your feelings at the house, because I'm going to hurt your feelings.